Good morning. Waiting on the other channel. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Muse. I'm Ginger Hopper. I am so glad you're here today. How was your weekend? Today is Monday, I don't even know, the ninth, Monday the ninth. I don't even know what day it is because there's so much to do, but we never get it done. That is our topic today. Let me see. Sorry. Uh, Let's just wait 1 second so we get people on. So while we're waiting, tell me, what did you do this weekend? Guys, I'm pretty excited today because let me tell you, uh, I get a phone call this morning from an unknown number. Have no idea where this number is coming from, and it said, "No school today. Please respond okay if you got this message." I'm thinking, okay, there's no snow. Ice kind of melted yesterday. We went to school all last week when it was bad. Was that message really for me or did I get on somebody else's call list? So I text my boss. I said, "Was that really your message?" Um, and she said, "Yes, we decided that there's no school today." I said, "Okay, good night." And I couldn't go back to sleep. But apparently yesterday it was warm enough to where the ice had melted and then it froze last night. And so the buses can't get down the back road. So I was excited. And by that time, the dog needed to go out and the husband was up getting ready for work. And so naturally, I could not fall back asleep. So I have been up. I have gotten so much done this morning. And there was a topic that I was thinking about talking about. And then lo and behold, my mentor did that topic today. And I thought, wow, how can I follow that? If you watch her, Martha Krejci, go to livingthedream.with marthakrejci.com. Watch her, it's amazing. But after watching her, I thought, I can't do that justice today. We'll do that another day. So I thought, well, what else can I talk about today? And then I thought, well, I got to get this done. I got to get that done. And as soon as my live is over, I got to go here. And I thought, that's it. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about so much to do, but never getting it done. Do you have that problem? Sometimes we'll have like the night before we go to bed, we'll say, okay, tomorrow I got to go and I got to pick up a loaf of bread and I got to go get stamps and I got to wash the comforters and I've got to do all these things. And then you wake up in the morning and go, I know I got to go get a loaf of bread because I don't have any to make toast. But what were those other things I was supposed to do? And then you go, oh, I have to uh, call the tax accountant. I have to call the doctor. And then you think of other things as you go that you have to do. And then at the end of the night, you're sitting there and you go, oh, I forgot to go get stamps. I forgot to wash the comforter. So there's so much to do and we're not getting it done. How can we make our lives more productive and get so much done that at the end of the day, we're like, I guess I get to read a book. I have nothing else to do. Everything on my list is done from A to Z. Guys, it is so simple. It is so simple. But the hardest part of doing the things we have to get done is, drumroll, motivation. Where do we get the motivation to do the things that we have to do? I can tell you where I get it from. When I first get up and I get my cup of coffee, I really, really hate it when the TV is on. I cannot stand it because I get sucked into something that is worthless anyhow. Okay. It's garbage. It's all biased crap, or it's the same crap spoken different today. Nobody gives a rip. We all know the world is sassy and nasty. We all know that if we're not doing our part, it's not going to change. And then you have the people that say, I'm doing my part because my way is the only way and I'm right. It's chaos. Why turn that on? So instead, and here's a little secret. My husband gets really mad at me because he says, before I go to bed on Sunday night, he'll say, are your alarms set? All 12 of them? Okay. In reality, there's only two alarms. There's one to wake up, one 15 minutes later. I do hit snooze a couple times, but here's the thing with that. It's not if I only needed to set the alarm, I could hit snooze and I'd be okay. But there's a reason why I set the second alarm. Okay, the first alarm is it's time to get up. Okay, I have 15 minutes to pray. 9 times out of 10, I fall back to sleep while I'm praying. And I used to feel really guilty about like that. Like, why am I not giving God enough attention to where I fall back asleep? But somebody told me one time, and it was very encouraging to me. They said, if somebody was reading you a bedtime story, it would have to be somebody who just loved you so much, and they'd wrap you in their arms, and they would speak softly to you and read that story so gently to you to help you fall asleep. And when you're praying and you fall asleep, you're honoring God by talking to Him, and the comfort of that prayer with His arms wrapped around you, if that allows you to fall back to sleep, so be it. But then you come back to it and finish that prayer later. So how do we finish our things that we started to do? So then I get up, and the next alarm I get up, might hit snooze once or twice. But guys, once I'm up, I don't want the TV on. I want to go to my list that I made the night before. So when you're sitting there in your chair, you're watching TV, you're doing whatever it is you do before you go to bed, don't just think I got to go to the post office. I have to um, go get a loaf of bread. I have to wash the comforter. Keep little note cards next to you. So like I always have these little note cards next to my chair. Excuse me. And as I'm sitting there and I'll go, oh man, we forgot to do this today. Okay, I write it down. Okay, let me rephrase that. That's what I used to do. Now I always have my phone next to me. So I hit the notes on my phone and I type in. So I have a list always on my phone in my notes that says I need to do this, 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 this. Then the next day when I get up, after I've had my coffee, I get ready for work. I go to work. I come home. I clean out the stalls. That's normal. Then when I come back in, I do my live. I watch my mentor and then I get on my notes. So as soon as I hang up from here, I'm getting in my notes and it says, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. And I kind of prioritize them. And this is you guys, this is nothing new. This is what we've been taught to do for years. I prioritize. Okay, I can do this, this, and this. These are priorities. But these are all on the way to here. So I'll hit these on the way to this. And it kind of narrows it down. And then this 12 hours of chores and errands I had to run, I've organized it and prioritized it so I get it all done in about an hour. Now, that's not to say, and I delete them as I go. That's not to say I won't go, oh, I forgot about this, and I add something to the list. That's fine. But whatever I don't get done, and typically I get it all done, but sometimes I just go, okay, I'm exhausted now. Or that was so exciting that I can't do any more today. I need to just chill out. Or I'm starving. I need to go to lunch. So there might be a thing or two left on there. So the next day, guess what? I'm going to do those two things first. It might be third or fourth, but it might be because on the way to do those, there's other things. Why waste the time? Hit those. So much to do, but never get it done. Prioritize what needs to be done. What is the most important to you? Maybe washing the comforter is way more important to you because maybe a kid peed the bed last night. Maybe that's more important to you that they have a nice warm dry place to sleep clean tonight than it is to go to the post office and get the stamps to mail out that bill. It's your priority. But what if you just sit down and watch the news and don't get anything done? All you've done is invited anxiety and negativity and garbage into your mind. Why? You can go to the local Walmart and get all the negativity you can stand for the month in an hour. Any place in public, not just Walmart. I'm not picking on Walmart. You can go any public place and find all the negativity you need for a lifetime in a couple hours. And that might start bringing you down. You say, I don't feel like going to the post office after just going to the grocery store to get a loaf of bread. There, people were so negative. It was so garbage in there. I could not stand being in there. They put me in a bad mood. Now I'm just going to go home. Guys, that's wrong. First of all, nobody has the power to take away your good mood or your energy unless you allow it. Are you allowing people to take your joy? We've talked about this before. Don't let people take your happiness. Give them a piece of it instead. Instead of them looking at you, giving you a nasty snarl and saying, "What do you want?" Instead of returning with, "Who are you?" Return with, "I'm so sorry you're having a bad day." Either they're going to get so ticked off that they storm off, or they're going to feel like an idiot that they were being, and they're going to soften up. I don't care what your mood is. If you're in the worst mood in the world, put on that smile. Just like this. Just freeze it and walk into a building. I guarantee you people are going to look at you and go, "Oh, it's nice to see somebody smile." And everybody else's mood's going to lighten up around you, and you can feed off of that. You have to be careful what you're allowing in your body, what you're allowing in your mind, what you're allowing to roll off your tongue. Pretend you're in a good mood if you're not. It'll come to you. It's like when we're starving. We're so hungry, but we can't think of what we want. Nothing sounds good, but you eat it anyway because you're starving, right? All those people out there in society, they're starving. And so they're just eating whatever it is that comes at them. And it's all negative garbage. When what they're really hungry for is your positive attitude. It's your smile. It's your kindness. We need to start feeding the people. If you have so much to do and not enough time to do it in, pick something and do it. Right now, grab a pen and a piece of paper. I've been holding my pen this whole video. Write down 3 things you have to get done today, and I don't care if they're brush my teeth, comb my hair, take a nap. I don't care what your 3 things are. Grab your pen and paper and write it down. Grab your phone, put it in your notes, however you wanna do it, write them down. And as you do them today, you check them off. Tell me that you don't feel energized, excitement, and accomplished when you've crossed them all 3 off. And tonight, when you're sitting in your chair, you're getting ready for bed, write down everything you have to do tomorrow. You're not a failure if you're not getting them all done, but you're not accomplishing anything if you don't start and do something. All this without a cup of coffee today, folks. I've coffeeed out this morning because I've gotten so much accomplished after writing everything down last night. I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope your weekend was phenomenal. Let's get some things done today, okay? All right, I will see you tomorrow morning right here on the Morning Muse, 9:30 Central Time. Have an amazing day. I've got to go check some more stuff off my list. Bye-bye.